Yep.
Hello, Pitex, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
We're playing today Zyra. Go. You're out of all my students, Pitex, you definitely have the most unique champion pool. Scion, Mundo, Zyra. I think you play more.
No, I'm a different kind of person. I cannot play the normal picks for some reason. They are just not it for some reason.
Uh-huh. Well, so normally when I do Zyra VOD reviews, I don't. I think Zyra's a very unique champion where Zyra, you don't coach jungle, you coach Zyra. Like she's so unique in that sense.
Yeah.
Number one thing I'll tell you
Mm-hmm.
is you need to go spend 30 minutes practice tool. Zyra should be done with full clear 30 seconds before crab prawn. So like, I still haven't recognized. I know as a coach I know I should, but I don't know the new timers. I still think of league as the old timers. So in old timer sense, crab spawned at 3:30. Zyra should be done with her clear at 2:56. In this case, I guess
Yeah, if I
nowadays,
remember, yeah, if I remember correctly, I fucked up my grump and it reset this game.
yeah, because you,
I'm not completely sure of this
yeah,
game.
yeah, you're actually
But
late
I
to
know
your
this is
scuttle.
close for that.
Yeah, this is like,
Yeah, I know this is
it
clear.
might be world record. But anyways, get a full clear, get a crab. Spectrum can't afford 1080p internet. All right, get a free kill. Go back to full clear. I mean, end up working out. Looks like the enemy jungle full cleared up, so you both started blue gromp. And when you see this, and you see Diana gank bot here, right? I don't know if you noticed it,
Yeah.
but you know you both full cleared up. You know this obviously. I mean, you both started blue. You know this because she got the top crab, obviously, right? And you know, and you also
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
because you see her now. So it looks like she based. She did like she went back to her gromp. After gromp, she saw, and then she went from gromp to bot gank, right? And she skipped wolves,
Yeah.
and then obviously she skipped these camps. So you see her gank bot now.
Yeah.
What does that tell you, Ptex?
Invade.
Yes, right? Because you know normally her raptor spawns same time as your raptor spawn. So your raptor spawns 7 seconds. Her raptor spawns 7 seconds. Is she
Yeah.
going to make it there in time?
Fuck no.
No. So you can literally just walk wolves to raptors, and after raptors you can literally
Yeah.
go take her krugs too, and then you can base, and then you could go to your raptors krugs, and now you're up 4 camps,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or if you think krugs are too scary, they're not. But let's say that for some reason you think they are, you can just do raptors into your raptors. You can just walk through mid. Who
Yeah.
cares? So
Mm-hmm.
that's how you punish her. Because here, when she
Yeah.
decides to skip all her camps to gank bot, she deserves to be punished. Technically, this like full clearing is still punishing her in some way too, because you're gonna be done with your full clear first. So you can play for a dragon pull. Like after Krugs, you
Yep.
can pull dragon. Because normally when you're on Krugs, she's on Krugs. But now in this game, when you're on Krugs, she'll probably be like just on her Raptors. So if you pull dragon, she's obviously top side. Which is
Yeah.
so here if you wanted to, you could just pull dragon right now. And right now she's probably on wolves, and then she's gonna walk wolves to Raptors, obviously, you know. But here, so
Yeah.
right here is actually opportunity to pull dragon. According to my tracking, she's probably on Raptors right now, or finishing Raptors
Yeah.
walking to Krugs. So instead of pulling a free
Oh,
dragon when you know she's topside, we are gonna go and what dive a Malphite? Is that the game plan? What's the game plan here?
I don't fucking know. This looks so bad.
Like dragon's free, is it not? Looking at it now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is a tracking problem, do you, or what? Because like this could be a tracking problem where you just don't realize that she's on her top side. I don't know if you realize that
I
she
think
cleared up.
I
Um,
think that's it.
yeah. So then I'll
The
just
tracking.
so you have to be thinking about the tracking more. Because when I talk about like this, it sounds pretty simple, right? Like she cleared up because top crab was gone. She's laying on her camps because she went for the bot gank. It's really not that complicated when you put it like that, right? Then you think to yourself, okay, what advantage do I have if I'm faster than her? And then the advantage equals dragon.
Yeah.
I think this blue invade's really good. We should just play a leave afterwards. I think the way you're doing this is really bad. Like you should just do this blue, kite downwards, and now
And
like instead of kiting, I don't know why you're kiting up. Just take this blue, and then look to insta base and run straight to your blue, right?
yeah, so much gold also.
I also don't know where you're going. Where again, everyone does like romp wolves raptors. No one does like
Yeah.
wolves gromp, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
if her gromp's down, you don't need to check her wolves. If her gromp's down, you know her wolves have to also be down, right? You see, it looks like you're going to check the wolf camp or something, but you should know it's down. So there's no
Yeah.
reason to walk up here. The wolves will always spawn like 10 seconds after grump spawns. That's just how it is,
Yeah.
you know. So I think here you die, but again, I don't think you should ever die here in a million years.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, full clear down. We have no camp stuff, so we have free time to just walk around. I don't mind this. I think I actually don't care about this, like walking mid, walking jungle, walking right. This is all fine. We just have so much time till our camps are up, so why not waste some time?
Yep.
But now it's time to walk back to our Gromp, right? Like you're not gonna invade his Gromp because she's here, so she can always smite it away, and it's a 50-50. You're obviously not diving bot if their jungle's here, so bot's undivable, Gromp's uninvadable, so you're just doing nothing, right? I think being here to poke or be annoying and get vision was really good. You can place your ward here and just have vision on Diana, really good. And now it's time to, like, we had some free time, nice, and now it's time to go back to our camps. You know, you're still not even spiked. Like Zyra gets really strong under Leandri's. You're 300 gold away. Why would you want to not get your spike, right?
Yeah.
So again, this is not even tracking. This is just not even having your brain on because you literally saw her. You know she's bot side. There's no reason to be. You don't even have sweeper. You could also hit this plant to check if
Yeah.
there's a ward in this bush, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, it's just lazy. Full clear down. Here I would just base you have Leandri's. Leandri's is obviously a big spike. I mean, nice we have it. Now we play for Dragon. Oh, what an early smite P-Tax.
Yeah, I thought I had 1400 smite there, but I didn't. It was
Uh,
still.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously silly. I think another thing here is keep in mind, like, Zyra is at her core a poke champion. So when you see this guy here, don't just E and run away.
Yeah.
Throw a W on him. Throw a Q on him. Fuck it. Throw an ult on him. If you ult him, he can't walk up to smite the thing because he's going to be knocked up, right? He can't walk in the
Yeah.
smite range if he's knocked up. So run, throw a E, throw a W, throw a Q, throw an ult on him. You should even like. I know
Yeah.
you thought your smite was 1400, but I don't even care about that. This guy should never even get into smite range, right? He should be
Yeah.
CC locked with E and ult at the bush, and obviously bush isn't in smite range. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really, but yeah, I think so far all three of your deaths this game have been insanely preventable, and obviously
Yeah.
easiest way to
I agree.
get ahead and not be behind is just not die. I don't like KDA
Yeah,
players,
I
but
think.
truthfully, if everyone in this call just had made a goal that the next 30 games you all play, you will not have more than 3 deaths a game. You guys will all climb. Like I've actually like historically, if you look at any of my accounts for the last decade of playing League, I've always had great KDAs. I've never had gold and yellow or blue KDAs. I'm like a big believer as a like jungler should die for the team. But when it comes to just winning, not getting better, not improving, just winning in solo queue, being a KDA player is unfortunately actually good. Um, so if you had one goal, like okay, what's a really easy goal to just win my games? If you don't have more than 3-4 deaths a game, you're probably going to simply have a gold or XP lead over your opponent, just because League is a numbers game. League is a math game at its core. It's not creative. It's not whatever. At the core engine of the game, it is a math game. If you have better numbers than the enemy, you will do more damage, and if you do more damage, you will on average kill more enemies, and if you on average kill more enemies, you will get more objectives and get more towers and win more games, right? So how do you have more numbers? If you die less every single time you're on the map, there's always ways to get gold. Random ganks, farm, camps, waves, blah blah blah. So if you just die as little as possible, you simply have more economy. If you have more economy, you'll have more items, and then the loop continues. So, and a champ like Zyra is like the epitome of this because this entire champion's identity is just be high economy. She one shots camps again, and then she should enter every fight either up with a level advantage or an advantage, and that is what makes her do so much. Like, is what makes her be so annoying.
Yeah, I know those things because you've coached me on Zyra before, but
Yeah.
like I my games yesterday were just so awful. My whole day was so bad while I played. But I feel like the mistakes I made were just like the same mistakes I usually do. They showed more than usually.
it's really common. The best analogy I use to have is it's really common that players make the same mistakes. It's sad, but I think really often making mistakes in League is like your mom telling you to clean your room. It takes like 100 times of her yelling at you for years to finally like wake up when you're 22 and you're 23 years old in your room and be like, man, I should fucking clean my room up, you know? And like really good mistakes are the same. Like I might have told you like five
Yeah.
times already to like farm more on Zyra and die less, but sometimes
Uh
it
huh.
takes like 10 times, you know, and it also takes it to the point where you have to tell to yourself, and it's just nagging and nagging and nagging and reminder and reminder. A lot of times you do it for like 3 games and you're like, nice, nice, I'm doing it, I learned it, and then because you think you learned it, you stop like reminding yourself. And the second you
Yeah.
stop reminding yourself, you then unlearn it, you know? So you might be like, "Oh, we've talked about
Yeah.
this before. I started doing it better. I don't know why I reverted. I'm not doing it again. It's because you just stopped reminding yourself. You didn't start doing it because it became muscle memory. You stopped doing it because you just were in a constant state of reminding yourself. You know.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
second you leave that constant state of reminder, then you return. You know, something has to become like a muscle memory to then like always do it where you don't have to remind yourself. And the only time something
Yeah.
becomes muscle memory is if you tell yourself 100 times. You know
Hmm.
or you play 100 games, or you do it correctly, or you do so.
Yeah.
That's kind of like don't be like too frustrated that you're doing it wrong because I've coached hundreds of people and they have plenty of mistakes that they still do wrong on a daily basis. You know, I don't think
Yeah.
personally I don't think that means I'm a bad coach. That's just how humans are.
Yeah. I know. I know.
So yeah, just again TLDR, just have to bitch at yourself more.
Yeah.
But that was a good fight. I didn't talk about the fight at all, but this is good. You poked it before the fight. This is good poke, throwing your Q, throwing your W, holding your spells. The second the fight starts, you just throw your E ult, 2-man E ult, um, did as much damage as possible before you died. I think that was a good fight.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
also think I end up farming too much in the late game. Like what you talked about. I don't know. Remember which one it was. One of the before mine.
Uh-huh.
Of the like hovering teammates. Like I
Uh-huh.
feel like I don't do that enough, and I focus on farming too much in the late game.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you're doing the same mistake on Scion. So if you did it on Scion, you're probably doing it on Zyra too.
Yeah,
I want to see another example. I'm a big fan of good deaths. Like, okay, you die, but 3 of the enemies died for it, so 1 for 3 is worth. Or you died, but you saved 2 teammates, it's worth. In this case, like, you haven't had a single good death. The first 3 were all preventable, and then this death is
yeah,
like, why are we hitting this
yeah,
tower, P-Tax? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Go do Grom, go do Wolves, or hover top. You can go hit top tower if you want with Victor, because that's a
yeah,
teammate.
yeah.
There's vision in the top jungle. Plates top, plates mid, they're all the same. Um,
Yeah.
you know, it's just a stupid death.
No.
Okay, let's watch the team fight. God, good thing coaching tomorrow at 12:30. I get to sleep in a bit. Coaching's been at 11 a.m. like a bunch of days in a row. No, I think this fight's good. You got one shot, but you got Diana and Malphite ulted, so I'm not going to blame you. I'm not going to expect you to be
Yeah,
flashing both when you're just silver.
yeah,
So I think the fact that I'm just happy that you got your ult up before dying. This is honestly like
yeah.
I'll call this like your first good death of the game, and the dragon actually
Okay.
your second one. The dragon one and this
Yeah,
one, both dragon situations. I think this is a good death. Obviously,
yeah,
if you were a better player, you'd flash it, but am I expecting a silver player to
yeah,
flash Malphite ult? Fuck no.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I am expecting you to get your ult off and your plant stop before you died, which is what you did. So I like this. I think
yeah.
the bigger takeaway
Okay.
is you just don't group on your teammates because here you can stand here, right,
Mm-hmm.
and still play the poke. You can throw QW here, and
Yeah,
this plan will fuck them. So here, the bigger
yeah.
takeaway is
Because
you
they
should
have the
just
Diana and
you could just
Malphite
this
ult
position. You should not be
as
mob.
grouped up as we
Yeah,
are. Yeah,
you
because
could be
they just
here, you could be
fucking
here, you
double
could be
ult
here,
after
you
we
could be
they
here, you
ulted.
could be here,
Mm-hmm.
and you can anything here you can be poking. Here's a bit more is a bit vegan, but the point still stands, right? So I think
Yeah,
once you're in this position, I think you played it perfectly, but you should not be in that position. Make sense?
yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Like that's what I don't like. That's not what I know. I did not think about that during the game,
Mhm.
but that's I gotta think about those things more.
Let's watch this fight. So my only thing is I just want if he goes on yourself, just ult yourself. If you ult yourself here before dying, he dies too because he gets CC under tower. That's my only objection.
Yeah. Hmm.
I think you have like let's watch the last fight of the game. Also, I think I like your build, but I think since they have so many different buttons like Diana ult and Malphite ult, this is not a bad game for like Zanya's third because, or Zanya's even second.
Okay.
Just there's so much shit to Zanya's right. This
Yeah.
one's really simple.
I-
Zyra, there's some champs. There's like only exists like
Yeah.
I don't know, 5, 10 champs in the game that are like
You can check vision
like
with your W.
no, that are like really OP at checking bushes.
Hmm.
You know, one is like
Yeah.
Lux E, one is like Karthus W, right? Uh,
Mhm.
these are like there's like 50 champs in the game that could do it, but there's only like 5 to 10 that like really excel at doing it. Zyra's one of them. You can literally throw your Q here and then throw a plan here, you know, and this will see
Yeah.
them all. Zyra should, especially when you are a Chad Jungle believer and you max W and your W, this reason, the entire point of doing this is your W is such a lower cooldown than usual that you could just throw
Yeah.
out Ws fucking willy nilly and not feel bad at all. When people do like Q
Yeah.
max into E max, that's when they actually feel really bad throwing Ws like this because your W is such a long CD, right? But when you're a Chad
Yeah.
Jungle believer and you max W second, sorry, first, then you should just be like zero hesitation at throwing your Ws out.
Yeah.
So this should
Yeah.
never happen. And then obviously you die, your team
Hmm.
gets ace, and they end the game. So
Yeah.